contribute to the prize pool by going to the, is it exclamation point Matcherino in the chat?
Yes, I think so.
And the code is
code SAX401. SAX
SAXM401.
SAXM, okay.
Yeah, because it's Smash at Xanadu Melee 401. And
wow, okay.
as we say
as
that,
we're talking about it, yeah.
yeah, Captain showing that Captain Falcon also has pretty good matchup versus Peach, and a really unfortunate SD by Bbatts. So
yeah, starting off on Dreamland, though, pretty sizable advantage for Captain G. Looking to perhaps extend it a little bit further, but not quite. Bbatts with the trade, though, actually will pull the stock out a little bit earlier than I think he would have expected.
yeah, no, absolutely. And now the game is very, very, very close, although right now Peach has kind of been stuck in a position where she is above Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon, one of the characters that can just use up air so effectively to zone out someone who's above him. So it's going to be tricky to close that space.
Wow, just raw knee. Calls him out on the float. Really solid stuff out of Captain G.
Yeah, both of them have had quite a patient neutral, which I like to see. Like, they're just kind of doing fade back aerials on shield, just kind of waiting for an opening. And, you know, as much as that knee was a raw knee, it also looked like he kind of threaded the needle, you know what I mean? It wasn't random either.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the edge guard here? Okay, yeah. Finds him on the drift back, actually. So the Nair kind of is a little awkward, right? Because I think if Captain G just full drifted into stage, that Nair may not hit. But as we speak, holy crap.
Yeah, getting a lot
Bbatts so fast. Couple hyper float slash sub floats into just really stupid fast aerials. Really good stuff out of Bbatts. Kind of closes the gap there and equalizes the percent. But all it takes is one. It's like
got caught in like a turnaround. I wonder if that's like a controller issue. You know how sometimes like it's not like a missed dash back, but it's like you go to dash and instead you just kind of like do a little turn. Mm-hmm. Might have been what Bbatts was experiencing there. Very risky nair there, so I'm not surprised he got called out from that.
Yeah, tries to catch Captain G, perhaps looking in for a grab with the down smash, just completely whiffs, and we're even percent. They're just trading constantly. This is so close.
Oh, goes a little bit aggressive with the nair. I think, you know, if he had been a bit more patient in the corner, might have been able to get an opening, but
I think what he wanted to do was hyper float that nair, so it was really low, and it looks like he got a bit higher of a float than what he was maybe looking for. You know, amounts to a loss for game one either way. Captain G on the board.
Yeah, no, interesting start to the first game. I think there's definitely some stuff that Bbatts can do to kind of adapt. Just trying to think about like where we're going to end up. Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be like an FD or something similar. I think this is a pretty good stage for Falcon, but you know, I wonder what Bbatts banned.
Yeah, just, I mean, simplify down the neutral a little bit. I mean, it did look rather back and forth for the most part. So let's see if Bbatts can kind of tighten up some of his execution, perhaps find that first stock a little bit earlier than Captain G.
By the way, I misspoke. I meant Captain G banning. But yeah, like, the thing is, like, so Peach has the chain grab here, but I also think that, like, the kind of aerial wobbles you can do as Captain Falcon is probably why Captain G didn't ban it. Wow, really good knee there.
The latest knee, yeah.
Ooh, catches the jump, though. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Doesn't go for an air or anything, and Captain G's looking like he's trying to get this first stock here. Not quite, and Bbatts makes it back. Ledge dash down smash, insane.
One of the things I liked, actually, from Captain G there is he kind of gave Bbatts the ledge, and normally that's, like, kind of not always a great decision against a lot of characters, but against Peach, if you're giving her ledge, you're still kind of giving her like a disadvantage. So you're saying like, look, I'm not going to cover anything but ledge. I'm going to cover everything but ledge, and if you go ledge, get off the ledge the best you can. And actually, Bbatts impressing her with that kind of like hack stashy type thing. So good stuff to him.
Aggressive dash attack on shield and really high air dodge there. Bbatts gets punished twice. Captain G keeping up the pressure right now, and that is an early stock.
Yeah, I'm always amazed at how good up air is. Like up air is actually an insane move. I often think about like look at how good up air is. This is a thing I've been thinking about making a video about for a long time, and I literally just don't know the answer. I'd love to survey top players like what Practical Pass did, but like what are the best moves in the game? You know, like what are the moves that just seem like they could be in the conversation for top 10? Knee also feels like one of them, seeing stuff like that. Down smash, like there are some good moves that these characters have.
Yeah, Bbatts kind of putting on a display of some of Peach's good moves here. Not able to call out the jump from ledge just yet, but the CC down tilt is going to break up the action just a little bit. Again, high nair reading the jump, not quite there.
Really, really good read on the to just shield. He knew he was going to attack out of that situation, and is able to extend the edge guard. Good DI on the down smash though.
Yeah, easy pickup from Bbatts, and as much as we kind of mentioned why FD is so good because of the chain grab, we haven't really seen a grab from Bbatts, period, I don't think.
That's actually such a good point, and just as we say that, he could get a grab here. Yeah, does manage to extend it. There should be... Oh, goes to
He had way
out.
more time to do that, yeah. And I was going to say, he's closer to port 4 also, so he actually can extend that chain grab, you know, maybe one more grab, like just at least a little bit slightly in terms of percent.
What are your thoughts on port stuff? You know how people talk about like if they change melee stuff, like would you change the port priority stuff?
I think it's such a cool like niche thing that only the nerds know about that I would want to just keep it, because like your regular average Joe player doesn't know about that stuff. But then when I say, oh, the player with the port closest to 4 skips the first frame of hit stun, and you can get longer chain grabs sometimes because of it, like it makes me sound really smart. So.
That's one argument for it, I think. Yeah, but as for other arguments, like I personally am not a huge fan of it, just because like at worst it creates weird situations that aren't.
It is, yeah.
And then at best it's like, I don't know if you saw, there's like a clip where Mango was talking about Wizro versus Mewtwo King asking for port 1, and like. Because it's Mango, he was like, Wizro, he asked me like a man, like he'll be like, can I have port 1? Like it was a whole other thing, but yeah. I don't really like it. I feel like it shouldn't be a thing.
I do think that it like for something like that, maybe we can kind of take a deep dive into the mental of like a Bbatts, for instance, and maybe there's a reason he cuts that chain grab short, for instance, and maybe it is because of port priority. Yeah, there's an argument for that. I think that consistency is important to kind of keep this game